This should help you with EQ when you're moving from the production to the mixing and mastering stages of a project, assuming that you're doing all of that by yourself. So EQ cuts like this can be fine during production, no matter what anyone tries to tell you. Sometimes you just got to cut a lot of sound away, do some sound design, whatever it takes, right? But when you're moving to the mixing and mastering stage, cuts like this sound really noticeable, and it's better to completely change your approach. So the first thing I'd do is reduce the range of your display to 3 dB. This will train you to make much smaller adjustments and listen more carefully and closely to those adjustments that you're making. The next thing I'd do is remembering to engage mid-side and left-right modes on your EQ. This is easy to overlook, but it means that you're only going to be cutting and boosting where there's actually a problem or where there's something you want to enhance. You've got a problem on the right, you can just grab that band and reduce it only on the right channel. Of course, if you're cutting and boosting all over the place, I'd probably slow down and go back to the mix to fix those problems. Generally, in mastering, wider curves like this are going to sound a little bit more natural, so they're not going to sound hollow, or a listener's not going to perceive an emptiness in the track. Now, of course, these are just guidelines, there's no rules to any of this stuff, but I shared this with a few friends and it really helped them get their tracks over the finish line and not get caught up in all the production details. At some point, you got to stop producing and sort of put your mixing and mastering role or your hat on and try to get these tracks over the finish line. This is the first time I've ever said this in a video, but if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and you can also follow me if you'd like to see more techniques and tips like this in the future.